This episode of Daily 1UPdate is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Hey guys, you're watching Daily 1UPdate for August 27th, 2010. My name is Tina Sanchez, and you are
Scott
some
Sharkey.
Sort of a fishy name.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Sharkey.
Yep.
And you have a story to share with everybody, including myself. What is it?
That's the point. But yeah, let's start it off classy. PR firm charged with faking game reviews on iTunes Store.
That's classy.
Oh, I'm loving this. Yeah, New York Times was reporting that PR firm Reverb Communications settled with the FTC over charges of their employees posting positive game reviews on the iTunes Store without disclosing their working relationship with the companies that made the games, which is really awesome.
Which is weird because I get a lot of emails from them every day, like
oh, yeah.
press releases.
Oh no, they're a pretty big PR outfit. Yeah, so that's what they were doing, and apparently didn't really see anything wrong with it, but they decided to throw money at the problem, so it went away.
Sketchy McSketch. But what if the employees are doing it when they're outside of the office? Does that count?
I think that counts. Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing, but you know, yeah, their statement was actually not very repentant. Saying, rather than continuing to spend time and money arguing and laying off employees to fight what we believe to be a frivolous matter, we settled this case and ended the discussion, said Executive Tracy Snitker, which is a lovely name. That's goofier than mine, but yeah. So I'm a little sore about that. I kind of wish this had actually ended up with some fines. But yeah, you have to applaud their admirable dedication to, you know, lying to people and taking money for it.
Money ain't a thing.
All right. In other shameful news. It's not necessarily
This is not shameful. This is just goofy.
EA Sports MMA will not be releasing in Denmark because Denmark has a law against advertising images.
Yeah, that's a new one by me.
Yeah, I think that's
What's Denmark special for again? I forgot.
Before we started recording, I thought they were famous for the black fish candy, but that's Sweden. My bad, Scandinavian mess up.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because I was wondering, why don't they just advertise or promote like another product in there?
Probably because it's not worth tweaking the game for like all three people in Denmark. I mean, like I'm sure Hamlet would buy a copy, but other than that, yeah. In other news, the United States just declared war against Denmark for being a bunch of sissy water drinkers.
You're mean.
Nah.
It's mean.
No, I really admire them sticking to their guns and advertising overpriced sugar water. It's really good of them.
Anyways, so apparently Kudos says Kinect is capable of following more than 2 players in a game. Because, you know, we've been seeing only like one person being followed.
1 or 2, yeah, pretty much.
Just
and
one,
all the
I think. Or actually,
no, we've
yeah,
seen
2
we've seen 2.
Connective interest.
So it's apparently technically capable of doing more than 2, and that's kind of up to programmers. I don't see probably a lot of people exercising this, even if you can do it, you know, very well.
What would you use it for? Like 4 people?
Injuring people, pretty much, I think. 3 or more people in your living room, flailing around, people gonna die.
Could work for Dance Central, maybe.
It could work for Dance Central. Actually, I think he was using Dance Central as an example, but that's actually like one person going back and forth. Also, this is great. I'm loving Valve these days. During
When
Matt's
haven't you loved Valve, though?
That's a fair point. I don't think I've ever not loved Valve.
Or were you one of the few that hated them for Left 4 Dead 2?
I was actually really annoyed with them at Steam launch, but we're getting off the thread here.
Okay,
during Matt's road trip, he popped by Valve and, among other things, had a chat with Walpaw, and he mentioned that Portal 2 had a competitive multiplayer mode at one point that they were at least playing with, and they cut it because it really, really sucked.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
He said it was quickly apparent that while it's fun for about 2 seconds to drop portals on other people and things like that, it quickly devolves into pure chaos. Wolpaw says, in practice, it was a hot mess.
Sounds like fun. Yeah,
it does sound like fun, but it doesn't sound like it's something that plays to the strengths of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's primarily a puzzle game, and that's great for co-op, but, you know, I mean, you've seen enough mods where, you know, it introduces, like, Portal Gun into Gary's mod or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a mess, and it's very entertaining, but maybe not something that they'd want to showcase. And Valve's been really consistent in canceling bad ideas. Also, apparently, at Valve, they have the Keanu Reeves-themed pinball machine, so, yeah,
cool.
Looking forward to that. Reddit's going to lose their shit.
All right, are we ending on any cool video?
That was the cool video.
Oh, okay.
That just happened.
Let's just check out the cure. I can't even say Keanu. Keanu. All right, let's check out the pinball machine video. Show the video! Video!
Was there anything big you guys considered early on in Portal 2 that you then just decided, well, this doesn't really fit with the end product?
Well, the biggest thing was, along with co-op, or sort of alongside co-op, the idea of sort of a competitive Portal multiplayer, and you know, we went down that path actually for a little while and had something up and running that was, just the best way to describe it was sort of Speedball meets Portal, you know, sports sort of analog, and it quickly became apparent that while it's fun for about 2 seconds to sort of drop portals under people and things like that, it quickly devolves into just pure chaos. I mean, it's not puzzle, it lost a lot of the stuff that was really entertaining about Portal, which was puzzle solving, and cooperative puzzle solving was just a much more rewarding path to go down. Was
there actually a ball, or is it more just you're trying to get people to fall into holes?
No, there actually was a ball that you had to move from, I believe it was from one end of the play space to another.
So you weren't like throwing to people, you were like,
you could actually throw, I mean, you could transfer the ball, but mainly you moved it by you know, manipulating your portals to get where you needed to go in the quickest time possible, while other people were trying to stop you, and they could do that by putting portals underneath you. But I will tell you, it was a hot mess. Somebody dragged in a Johnny Mnemonic pinball machine. Got a lot of play the first couple days, and I haven't seen it on since then. So I don't know if it's going to stay around.
Everybody's favorite movie here.
Yeah, it makes a lot of noise if you keep it plugged in, like a lot of Johnny Mnemonic noises. So we don't keep it plugged in. It's free, apparently.
But it is for amusement only. No betting.
Yeah.
It seems like co-op seems to be a theme for Valve these days. Maybe that's just, you know, me putting it on you, but, you know, between Left 4 Dead and Portal, that seems, you know, right now it seems like a focus. Is that a conscious thing for you guys?
Well, it's certainly a deliberate decision. Yeah. I don't know that going forward, you know, that's going to be, we can't say that that's going to be a hallmark of every game we release from now on, but
part of it is just, I mean, anything you play single player, when you play it with a friend and go through it, it just ends up being, you know, this experience that you have that's just a lot of fun, right? You get to laugh with your friend, and you're just not posting on a forum the next day of what happened to you. You get to share that.